Welcome to Morning Joan, the podcast where we dish out the latest news and trends to start your day off right. We've got a fascinating story to kick off our show, straight from the world of tech. You know how AI has been taking over every aspect of our lives? Well, it looks like music is no exception. A company called Sunflower Music has just released an update to its AI-powered music composition tool, and it's taking the internet by storm. The new feature allows users to create custom music tracks using their own voice or any other sound they can think of. But what's really interesting is that the AI algorithm can now learn and adapt to your personal style, creating unique and personalized soundscapes that are tailored just for you. But here's the thing, this technology isn't just limited to music. The same AI-powered algorithms can be used to generate custom audio tracks for videos, podcasts, or even video games. And with the rise of virtual reality and augmented reality experiences, the possibilities are endless. Now, we know what you're thinking, Joan. This all sounds very exciting, but what about the artists? Will they be replaced by machines? Well, that's a great question, and one that we'll be exploring in more depth later on in the show. For now, let's just say that the future of music and audio production is looking brighter than ever, and we can't wait to see what other innovations are on the horizon. We'll be right back with more tea on Morning Joan. Welcome back to Morning Joan. We're diving into the fascinating world of tech and artificial intelligence. You might have heard that Apple is considering a major shift in its approach to Siri, its virtual assistant. According to recent rumors, Siri could soon be opening up to third-party AI tools in a significant iOS update. This means that instead of relying solely on Apple's in-house AI capabilities, Siri could potentially tap into the brains of other AI heavy hitters like ChatGPT, Google Gemini, or Claude. Imagine having an Apple assistant that can adapt, learn, and play nice with a whole ecosystem of AI technologies. It's a wild thought, especially considering Apple's historically closed-off approach to its products and services. But it seems that the company might be loosening the reins, hinting at a future where Siri could finally stretch beyond the garden walls. This move could have major implications for users, potentially leading to sharper responses and a more intelligent assistant. However, it's essential to note that Apple isn't throwing the doors open and hoping for the best. The company will likely carefully review and approve any third-party AI integrations, ensuring they fit neatly into its ecosystem and adhere to its strict privacy rules. As we approach WWDC 2026, it'll be exciting to see if these rumors come to fruition. One thing's for sure, Apple's focus on privacy, security, and a tightly controlled user experience won't be compromised. The question is, how will this new approach to Siri impact the overall user experience? Will it be a game changer, or just a minor tweak? We'll be keeping a close eye on this development and bringing you all the latest updates. For now, it's time to take a quick break. Welcome back to Morning Joan, darlings. Can we talk about the latest news in Hollywood? It seems like Universal is trying to get the band back together for The Mummy 4. And by band, I mean Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz are reprising their roles as Rick and Evie O'Connell. Oh, grow up, I know what you're thinking, another sequel? But trust me on this, it's going to be a wild ride. John Hannah is also joining the crew again as Evie's brother John Carnahan. And let's be real, who doesn't love a good thief in a movie? Now, I know some of you might be wondering about the plot details, but let's just say they're currently buried deeper than an Egyptian tomb. We'll have to wait until filming starts this fall to get more info. But here's the tea, Radio Silence is trying to make it seem like Tomb of the Dragon Emperor never happened. Can we talk about how messy that is? I mean, what about Luke Ford's character Alex? Is he going to be in the new movie? And what about Oded Fehr as Ardith Bey? So many questions, darling. To tide us over until the movie comes out in 2028. Yes, you read that right, 2028. Universal is re-releasing The Mummy Returns in theaters for its 25th birthday. Now, I'm not one to turn down a good nostalgia trip, but please, let's make sure they don't try to pass off any of those outdated special effects as new. That's all for today's Morning Joan. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, stay fabulous.